Saludos a toda esa fanaticada luchística que nos sigue, Lucha Libre Global, Instagram, YouTube y Facebook. Tenemos por aquí a Boticario 5227 y con nosotros Island Fury Taino. Hello there, Island Fury. How you doing?
Muy bueno, gracias. I'm doing really well. I can't complain.
Okay, Rihanna 7 is here too. So where are you from? Because Taino sound a little bit like Puerto Rico, something like that.
I'm originally born in San Juan, Puerto Rico, yes. I didn't really get to
Okay,
live much of the island life. I moved to North America when I was 2 years old, if I'm not mistaken, but I was technically born in
okay.
San Juan.
Okay, Spawn Angel is here too. If you want an interview someday, you can contact me and then we can talk. Sam Guzman, 5322 is here too. So, how many years have you been a wrestler?
It's crazy to think it's been 10 years. 10 años.
Oh,
Perdóname, mi español es muy horrible. Yo necesito más práctico. Pero sí,
no
ando
problem, no
luchando
problem.
para 10 años.
Okay, MGG 928X is here too. So, who were your master? Who teach you wrestling?
So my master, his name was Brandon Xavier. He's a Puerto Rican wrestler that lives in Elyria, Ohio. He's more of a brawler kind of style. So training with him, you already know that it was not going to be easy. The conditioning,
Okay.
the hardest I've ever been through in life. And since then, I've learned from guys like Josh Robinson. I went to guys like Jimmy Lee. I did a lot of seminars and learned from a lot of luchadors. In 2022, I went to the New Japan Dojo, learned from Rocky Romero. I went to the Gym Hercules in Mexico City to learn from Professor Primo and Herro Chacho Jr. So
Okay.
I've been through a lot of places.
Oh my God, Spawn Angel, saludos Spawn, si quieres una entrevista en algún momento te comunicas con nosotros, nos ponemos de acuerdo. Why do you choose the name Island Fury Taino? Because Taino is in Spanish and Fury is like Furia de la Isla or something like that. Tell me about your name.
So Island Fury became it became a nickname for a lot of the English commentators is what a lot of people have been calling me. I remember I did a show in the Michigan area for a promotion called Championship International Wrestling, and a commentator, his name was Terry Sullivan. He was saying, "I'm the Pearl of the Caribbean. I am the chief of the ring," but then he says this kid is the Island Fury. So when he said that, it just stuck with me. People then started calling me Island Fury Taino, El Fury Isleña. So it just stuck with me.
Oh my God, Regna Wrestler is here, Club do Wrestling Mundial is here. Spawn Angel, muchas gracias. GSA, GSA Goshi también está por aquí. So, heel or face?
I'm more, people would probably call me more of a face, but in reality, I'm simply a hunter. So I don't go for face, I don't go for heel. I just see my competition and we're in that ring. It's my island and you're stepping into the Island Furies.
Okay. You only paint one half of your face, or that is for today?
Oh no, it's just for today. I do so many different designs.
Okay, that paint sound look like a very hunter, like these
Mhm.
people who goes to hunting. So that's why I asked you that. Rihanna said, okay. So, any title have you won so far in these 10 years of wrestling?
Only one. I've only won one championship in my career. The unfortunate thing about it was it happened during COVID. So literally, I win a championship, and then a week later, the pandemic happens. So I never had a chance to defend it. So around this time in the Ohio area and in Michigan and Chicago, they were doing a lot of restarts for their promotion. So around my area, they vacated a lot of the champions, so I never had a chance to defend it.
Okay, John Rodriguez says Taino Boricua. Have you ever had the opportunity to wrestle here in Puerto Rico or not yet?
Unfortunately, not yet. I reached out to many. I reached out to CWA, which is run by Robert Diaz Rodriguez. I reached out to Savio Vega, and we've talked a couple of times, but then we lost contact once COVID happened. But never say never. I'm still trying to go down there to wrestle.
There's a lot of independent wrestling company here. I am from Ponce, Puerto Rico. Here's one that is called SOS.
I know about
There's
SOS, yeah.
GCW, where the
Hmm.
Prophet is there, Chiqui Star is there. So another company that you should call or maybe see. Why do you know about CSOS?
I've always looked at a lot of the independents everywhere in the world. So like even outside of North America. So like for example, when I looked up Wrestling Brazil, I saw Brazil Wrestling Federation. I thought it was cool. They had a lot of really good talent down there. For me, wrestling in Puerto Rico always felt like I just need to do it. It's only a matter of time. So I looked up all the talent that's wrestling. I looked up as many promotions that's wrestling down there. So I studied a lot, and growing up, my family has shown me many videos of like WWC and IWA Puerto Rico. So at a young age, I got to see a lot of the stuff from Puerto Rico. So for me, it feels like wrestling down there, like it just has to happen.
Okay, John Rodriguez says, love the neck piece. He loves what you have on your neck.
Thank you.
That is something symbolic?
Honestly, it's just a regular choker. So nothing crazy.
Okay.
It's just something that a lot of Tainos and a lot of the Native Americans and the Mohicans wear a lot. So when I became Taino, they said you have to represent. So I thought wearing this
Okay.
was something that just you had to wear.
How do you feel when little children come to you? I want a photo, I want an autograph, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Honestly, I will tell them no problem at all. I'll always stop by and have a give a take pictures with anybody.
Okay.
Knowing that I've had a couple of kids come up to me and say they want to be like me, which is crazy because I remember being un niño and looking up to a lot of these guys. So just hearing kids tell me that, it's crazy to think. It is really crazy to think. It's a great feeling.
Mi gente, así son los luchadores. Ellos tienen, ¿verdad? Sus luchadores famosos. Cuando ellos se vuelven luchadores, vienen estos niños de ellos, ellos recuerdan su infancia. Ok. Rihanna 7X, what's your favorite part about wrestling?
Oh man, that's not an easy question to answer. Um, you already know there's so many things to love about the wrestling, especially in so many different parts of the world. So for me, when it comes to lucha libre, it's always the characters and the masks. I grew up being a huge lucha libre fan, so I remember as a kid I saw Great Muta and Jushin Liger like when VHS
Wow.
was a thing. I saw a lot of the classic Rey Mysterio Psychosis matches from like the early 90s on VHS. Like my family showed me a lot of that stuff, and they even showed me Bruiser Brody versus Abdullah the Butcher in Puerto Rico.
Wow.
So a lot,
That was nasty.
yeah, I got introduced to a lot of this stuff very young. So for me, it was a lot of the masks and a lot of the outfits that the luchadors would wear a lot.
Is your entrance to the ring normal? Is there some kind of Indian music, like let's say like Tatanka or something like that?
It's not necessarily like Tatanka. I would really love it to be like Tatanka, to be honest with you.
Wow. Yeah.
Uh, it's it's supposed to be kind of Taino-ish, but it also sounds like it could be like another culture. Like it sounds like it could be Samoan or it can be from the Philippines or so when people ask me about my music, they ask me if I'm more than just Boricua, which I tell them, no, I'm just Boricua, but they always say like, oh wow, it sounds like you could be anything.
You need to put a little sound of El Coqui. When they hear the coqui, they will
Claro,
say, "What is
yes.
that?" And they say, "Well, this is the coqui, something
Hmm.
that is very particular from my land in Puerto Rico." Do you have any family here right now in Puerto Rico?
Oh God, yes. I have a lot of family in Puerto Rico. My abuelo, yo tengo tres tías en Comerío. My mom's side of the family lives in Ponce as well, so I have
Okay.
I have a lot of family in Puerto Rico.
So one day you should come here and visit these wrestling independent companies and introduce
Hmm.
yourself. Maybe you know Dennis Liswazin is the chief of Lucha Libre SOS. You say already
Yeah,
the name of the EWA, but there are a lot here in Puerto Rico. So maybe one day your dream will come true and you can be here in Puerto
absolutely.
Rico wrestling in your lovely island. Revolver Wrestling está por aquí, Stream Fry, Kawil Príncipe, Arthur Peace, okay, Peace RWA. Si alguno de ustedes quiere una entrevista, si one of you want an interview, contact me, me contactan y nos ponemos de acuerdo. So, if people want to ask you for your wrestling services around the world, how they contact you using the social media?
I tell them to either send me an email, give them my phone number. I tell them to always reach out to me on Instagram or on Facebook. I always try to make sure I'm pretty easy to reach out because I know it can be very complicated trying to get a hold of people.
Wh-
Um, I
When is
always
going to
try
be
to
your
make
next presentation?
my next presentation, I will be in North Carolina on August 29th. So that'll be my first time in North Carolina. I've been to this entire year, I've been to, I want to say five new states that I haven't wrestled in yet throughout my journey. So this will be my fifth new state.
Is that what I saw? Because today I saw something about Lucha Libre, and you are invited to that
That's
show. Is that?
yeah, that's a show in Indiana. That's I
Uh,
got invited to do a Lucha Libre festival event. So, and a lot of these luchadors I've met in different areas, and especially in Chicago. So when I got invited to do that, I was like, that's a no-brainer. You got to do this.
no, I really hope so. You can come to Puerto Rico and they can give you
Hmm.
a chance. Mi gente, ¿verdad? Estas empresas aquí en Puerto Rico, hay mucho luchador con sangre
Hmm.
boricua, mucho luchador boricua que por una razón u otra se fueron a Estados Unidos, no han logrado su sueño de luchar aquí en Puerto Rico. Vamos a darle una oportunidad. Ellos quieren venir, ellos quieren representar su talento y ustedes nunca saben si, ¿verdad? De esa oportunidad logran tener un gran luchador. Por ejemplo, aquí estamos con Islandfury Taino, que tiene familia en Ponce, tiene familia, ¿verdad? En Puerto Rico.
Hmm.
Así que cualquier empresa que esté buscando talento, 10 años, 10 years, 10 años de carrera,
Hmm.
el Martinete también está por aquí. Vamos a darle oportunidades. Y él es una persona que se ve una persona joven, tiene ese ímpetu de decir, mira, soy boricua, sí, me fui cuando fui joven, pero quiero volver y quiero demostrar mi talento. So, a message for your fans around the world.
To
What can you say?
anybody that wants to be a wrestler, anybody that has big dreams, it sounds very generic, but go for it. I was told by many people, es muy estúpido, es muy patético, you'll never make it. You have to listen to yourself. Only you have your dreams, only you understand your dreams more than anything. I have too many goals. I have too many goals right now. Like you said, I want to go to Puerto Rico. I want to go back to Mexico. I want to wrestle in Japón. I want to go to the United Kingdom. It's gonna take a while, but I know I can do it, and I know I will do it. As long as you believe in yourself, that's all you need. Go for it.
I hope that soon you can defend your title. And remember, the sky is the limit. If you want to do something, go ahead and do it. Maybe someday, you don't know. You are here right now. Maybe you're going to be on a big, big wrestling company. You never know. No,
Absolutely.
people start from the bottom. They go
Hmm.
climbing and climbing. But remember, always be humble. Never
Yes.
forget who
Yes.
helped you. Never forget who interviewed you because sometimes when they are up, they forget about everybody. When they
Hmm.
kick you out of the company, then you're gonna come here and people will say, "No, I don't want you because you change."
Hmm.
Okay, somebody wants to know which wrestling company are you wrestling right now?
Ay, Dios mío.
There's a lot.
It's
There's a
gonna
lot.
there's a lot. I wrestled in a lot of different states. So I've been to Texas, I've been to New York, like I mentioned, Michigan, Chicago. I've been to Tennessee, Georgia, Wisconsin, Minnesota. I The sky's the limit for me. I'm not afraid to travel. I'm not afraid to travel. I make sure that for the opportunity, I will fly there. I will drive there. So there's a lot of places that I've been in. It's crazy to think, but there's as much as I've been to a lot of places, there's still a lot more that I haven't gone to yet.
Rey Azteca 09 por aquí. 3XXAARZ. Spawn Angel, Taino es luchador independiente. Por eso es que él pues no te puede mencionar compañía donde lucha porque él va a diferentes compañías a través de Estados Unidos. Hay lugares que todavía le falta, hay lugares que él desea ir. And I know you will. I know you will. But Japan, do you like hardcore matches? Because I don't know, in Japan, it's not easy.
I'm not against hardcore matches, but I don't do them personally. Um, to me, Japan is the ultimate test, and I simply want to challenge the best. That's how you know if you've
Mm.
gotten better. So, if you were to ask me who was one wrestler I would love to wrestle, I haven't seen him wrestle in a long time, so I'm not sure if he's there. But like Toshiaki Kawada, I his matches with Masawa, some of the hardest hitting matches. But is he someone I would love to be in the ring with? Absolutely. Minoru Suzuki. I think everybody's scared of this guy, but for me, it's like, how will you not know if you're better until you
Can,
fight the best?
can you imagine if Tatanka one day say, I want to wrestler you?
That would be a dream match for me. I've studied Tatanka like I'm studying for a college exam. I've I think I've watched Tatanka more than I've watched any other wrestler, to be honest with you, just because I loved how he represented his native culture. I've
Hmm.
always loved his headdresses. I just loved how he looked. So if Tatanka ever challenged me to a match, I would not hesitate, and I would say absolutely.
Would you put your title on the line?
I will put whatever on the line in order to face Tatanka.
That's gonna be a great match because your characters are more or less identical. So it would be great to
Hmm.
see two Indians having a match. Like, hey, I want to prove to you I'm the real Indian. And then you want to say, no, I'm going to prove to you why I am a Taino. I
Hmm.
have, Iceland Fury. It's not the same. So let's see what could happen. Majestic Wrestler is here. So I make my interview short soon. I'm going to contact you again for a part two. I hope
Absolutely.
that when I contact you, maybe you can tell me somebody called me from Puerto Rico and I'm going to be wrestling there. I'm going to wish you the best of the best because you deserve it. You seem like a great
Muchas
human being.
gracias.
You are humble
Hmm.
y de verdad tienes una buena crianza. Bueno, boricua, que se puede esperar. O sea, los boricuas pues sobresalimos en todo. Con humildad, pero sobresalimos. Island Fury Taino, síganlo en sus redes sociales. Lucha Libre Global, estamos en YouTube, Facebook e Instagram. When I prepare this interview, I'm going to send it to you. So be
Absolutely.
prepared because soon it's going to be part two of this interview. Thank you for your time and have a
Thank
nice
you as
day.
well. You too.
Thank you.